Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome back to Griftlands, the sci-fi universe where some people can only drink through their foreheads. It's a terrible malady. This poor man.
Oh,
We've been laughing about it the entire time since the last episode finished.
yup. All right.
Days and days of this.
So I forgot what we were doing.
Good. That's great. That's a good start. I think you had just finished a job, and now this sort of like you just finished a job for Nadan, I think maybe, and now you just kind of have the afternoon to yourself. Go to the map. Let's see.
Okay.
There's some stuff available here. Obviously, that's the Rise Outpost where you can buy stuff from the Spark Warden. What's this down there? Those crossed hammers. What's that about? Okay, Nadan wants more stuff. Maybe we just is it the morning of the third day? I don't remember where we are.
It's the third day, but I don't. You active quests. Okay, I gotta visit. Okay, I'll just go visit Nadan again.
You're not supposed to wait so many days between playing here.
I'm aware.
Hey, that's you.
Well, Nadan, what extra legal shenanigans do you want me to get up to today? Do you like that every time we do this, I have a different performance for the character?
Let's say yes. Don't know if I appreciate you making light of the work we do here, but as long as you get the job done, I guess I can't complain. I got 2 jobs for you today. Pick the one where you'd be most effective. So we got a prisoner exchange, which is definitely violence focused. Or maybe some negotiation in with your violence. The best you to remove this Admiralty guy from his position, one way or another.
All right, let's try that.
Now I'm happy to work with the Admiralty that can be brought to heel, but Zita is proving stubborn. Do we know Zita? I don't think so. But Zita's got influence that's useful to me, so I want him under my thumb where he belongs. You're not my usual witless goon. Figure it out, Hunter. That's an order from your commander. All right. Well, it feels like he's rubbing it in a little bit, but fine. So yeah, you get a graft, you get some money. Seems like good stuff.
All right. Bum, bum, bum.
You're still looking at the same nodes every time. Like, hey, what's
Sorry.
this? I wonder if that's still the metal camp. I sure would love to trade in some flourish points. Listen, just do what you're told or else. I don't have time to deal with your nonsense. I'm trying to copy his tenor here. I don't have time to deal with your nonsense. I'm sorry, I'll figure something out, I promise.
Oh, look at his face. The animation in this is so good. The character animation has so much character to it.
Yeah, again, like this is Klei is well regarded in the space in general, but the thing they are most known for is how pretty all their games are. And they definitely have like sort of a house style.
Oh, I like this look too. This yeah.
I mean, you want to check in with Lasco is some kind of vendor here.
All right.
As with most Admiralty, Lasco is only hard on crime that doesn't pay. The human looks you up and down in suspicion.
A human.
A soft-skinned species. Boy, ain't that the truth. So, if you were gonna like start a fight here, but we don't. Do you know what your plan is?
I'm gonna try negotiation, but
Okay.
I look at a lady like this and I want to give her money.
Oh,
'Cause
well.
might be a little bit of trouble coming. You're not gonna interfere, are you?
You do what you want. I won't try to stop you.
All right. What kind of cards do you have?
Okay, so she has some items. I mean, those grenades are not bad.
Yeah. I'll buy the grenade.
And you actually have like a fair amount of money for a change.
All right. Let me talk to this guy.
Greetings once again. Apparently we've met him before. I don't remember him.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna convince him to give me information.
All right, go for it.
I noticed you talking to Zita. What's going on?
Well, that doesn't seem like any of your business.
Maybe I can help you out? Alright, so he gains 4 composure whenever I create a new argument.
Mm-hmm. And he's going
Cause 6
6 to your
resolve
face.
damage. Okay. Alright, well, so I'm going to...
So
Alright,
you don't
so...
actually have a way of generating any influence this turn.
No, but I do have some... I can gain composure. And I could double that composure. But I could also... Do I want to put a composure on that in some way? Do I have a... Improvise a card from my discard pile? Well, I have one.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
So...
I was gonna say, is it worth the? Is it worth those actions?
But I'm not gonna be able to put the composure on my.
Well, that's certainly
on this
true
argument.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking that. It's been a hot minute. All right, so let's just use this. And then I guess I'm just gonna gain the composure again. At least it does some damage, and that's my first turn.
So what I was trying to say is that card that improvises something back from your discard pile, it does cost an action.
It does, yeah.
So just be wary.
Yeah. Okay, well this applies to composure friendly
Okay,
arguments.
before you play anything,
yeah,
you have this duplicity in your hand. What do you think you're gonna want to use it on?
Oh.
Also, he deployed an argument. You should probably have a look at that.
All right, let's see. Clumsy cards deal -2 damage with a minimum of 1 damage. Oh, okay. Well, I need to get rid of that. I need to attack that argument, I think, because diplomacy is my whole deal.
It sure is.
Okay. I'm thinking... Yeah, I think I'm going to use a duplicity on Sales Instincts so I can get some inspiration stacking up.
Okay.
Because that will carry over from turn to turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to use this. Do I want to take some attitude as well? Like, what does my deck look like? Do I actually have, I have 1 red card. That's, yeah, no, that's not gonna, so I'm gonna just go with this. And play both of those.
You did just charge up your flourish there.
Okay, well, yeah, let me use the flourish then. I mean, that's all right.
You don't have to use it right now.
No. If I don't use it right now, will that be the one I will get?
Yeah, this is the only flourish you have.
Okay. Well, dismiss. So if it dismisses the enemy intents. That means what does dismiss mean in this con? Is just
Is the English word dis? What do you mean? What does dismiss mean? That word has one meaning.
Is this intent coming back? Well, no, that's part of the argument that it makes that come back. Yeah, never mind. Okay, yeah, I won't use that right now. I will use my calm. I'm gonna hang on to my intrigue until I can.
I'm not going to hang on to your intrigue.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna hang on to my influence until I can take care of that bait. By 3 composure. Incept 2 flustered. All right. Why don't I try that? All right. Let me see how that does. Play it with a random target. Okay. Apply 6 composure is pretty good. There's only 3 damage coming in though. Doesn't do 2 damage there, so I don't have any cards that are doing damage right now is the problem. So let me just... What am I going to be drawing if I draw that card? Nothing too great, but let's just use cards. So I'm going to okay, well actually that can, we'll get that out of there, so that I'm not dealing with that damage reduction. Now what you just put there, when destroyed he loses 15 resolve. I mean, that's pretty good.
He's tired, you can take advantage.
Yeah. Alright. Nothing in my discard pile. Do that. And let me bring that back and then just so I can use improvise a card from my discard pile. There we go. Doesn't do 2 damage to that. I'm taking 5 damage there. Okay, let me... I don't have anything to put composure on there, so...
You certainly don't.
Yeah. Let me just...
Why?
Why not?
Because... No, there's a lot of good reasons why not. Because broadly speaking, it is bad to burn items for literally no benefit, is I guess how I will phrase that.
Yeah. Alright, so... Let me apply composure here to protect that. Let me improvise a card. Alright, what can we get here? Yeah, I'll take this to get some damage on there.
You seem to be having some difficulty with damage right now.
Yeah. Alright, this is a little better though.
This helps for sure.
Okay, so...
Although he is carrying a lot of composure.
Yeah, let's draw a card. Alright, well this...
Alright, you take a pretty... Yeah, you take a pretty good
damage
chunk out
on
of
there.
here.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is starting to go a little better. I should be able to get it on the next turn, I think. Yeah, he's 1 point left. Let's use this so I can get some experience on it.
No, you're exhausted.
Oh, I was exhausted. Okay. You know, I'm gonna...
You remember what your graft does, right?
No, let's look at the graphs. All else deleted 50% less. Okay, yeah, no. So let me grab this intrigue.
All right, we got some upgrades.
Upgrade this. 2 cards from my discard pile. Improvise plus a card.
Yeah, look at 5 cards and pick one instead of 3. You're pretty much using Ergo exclusively when you only have 1 card in your discard pile anyway, so...
Yeah, let me go with that. Okay, yeah, let me grab this one.
Yeah, I think that makes...
Because I want to lean into the green. Green's really my... Just listen here.
Jake deflates. All right, here's the deal. Jake explains that Zita isn't who they claim to be. Seems like it could be useful information.
Yeah.
What brings you back?
I'm convinced you to leave your job.
You have a massive reduction to the resolve here because of all this blackmailing that you're doing.
All right, I don't have as many damage cards that I need to start getting rid of some of these
you're
secondary
picking up a lot of
cards.
Intrigues.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
No. Okay, hang on. Let me. Yeah. Oh, I should start with this one.
Well, that's probably true, but also you have your diplomatic instincts here, which you should definitely be playing before you're playing any other green cards, at least.
Okay. Here, influence a random opponent argument. So I don't have influence right now, but
right.
Hit all opponent. Okay, I'm going with flatter. I'm going to gain the influence.
All right.
Was this the wrong move?
That's a colorful way of approaching that situation. Why would you not? Why is I don't have any influence right now an argument for not playing the card that says gain 2 influence on it?
But I played a card that gained me an influence, then used that influence to...
And now you don't have any influence anymore.
I will get more influence. Okay.
Oh, geez, a tall observation. Sure would be cool if you had some influence right now.
Yeah. Well, I can grab it and I can use it later.
Well, okay.
What?
You do nothing. You do you. You're playing the game.
I can get. I'm trying to play the game.
I'm trying to sit back here.
No, I appreciate the help. I don't always observe everything, and I'm trying to keep the pace moving.
Yeah.
I know I'm kind of slow, and I, don't want to be.
This green card focused deck, you want to have influence. Like, this would be a good time to play some influence.
All right. Yeah. And there we go. You know what? I'm just gonna gain some money instead.
Okay. Zita also deflates. I'll do as you say. I just hope someone else picks up the torch. Okay, you just talked him out of his job. That's fine. And definitely a real thing you can actually do to someone.
Yep. That's how, if you confront people with, their bad behavior, they do the honorable thing and quit. Comfort to see you again. Tell Zidane Nita is off the job. Zita won't be a problem anymore.
Great. Some people just don't appreciate the way things work around here. That's a lot of money.
All right, so choose goes for 2 dominance. Well, dominance isn't really the focus of my deck as much because I'm going more green than red.
Also, I don't like how close that is to Disruptive Glands Worm. That's definitely what they're going for, right? They're trying to put that in your head.
Yeah. When you break defense with an attack, apply to... Well, that had to replace one of my battle graphs. I might do that. When installed, update 3 random negotiation cards. All right. So the last time I just kind of like, no, I like my battle graphs. I'm going to keep them. And you were like, ah. So let's look at my battle graphs that I have.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Make sure that you're keeping things that are better than the things that you're not choosing to take.
This starts the battle with 3 combo. I do have some combo cards. At the end of your turn, gain defense equal to half of your combo. Apply 1 wound to a random enemy at the beginning of your turn. So tell me what you... Help me out here. If you were going to take the Buster, which of these would you replace?
I mean, I wouldn't.
Okay. So these 3 are probably better to keep than the Buster, you think? Yeah. All right.
I'm done with you for the day. Keep your head down out there. Where it is, you've made some enemies.
Oh, good.
You have committed some wanton murder. So remember, orange ones are
These are the
limited
limited time ones, yeah.
You gotta pick one of them. Ah, your friend Lux has found a juicy target to rob.
Just do some robbery.
You know how Lux is. Sal, you want work? A little birdie told me that a nice fat target is headed this way, with enough shills to line both our pockets. Better still, apparently the idiot cheaped out on guards.
Sounds like easy pickings. Why loop me in?
'Cause you're my pal? What kind of question is that? Besides, you got away with words. And if it comes to blows, you got away with fists, too. What do you say?
I agree to the plan. Hesh yeah. I love mixing business with pleasure.
Oh, what a weirdly consequential line read. Right? I'll follow your lead. Congratulations, you just got nominated for lead. Lux makes for the shadows at the edge of the road, and you quickly follow. The target doesn't look too rich, though. Despite what Lux said, he's nothing more than bedraggled. All the same, you step onto the path once you have him where you want him.
Hold it there, friend.
What was this?
Give... Ooh, 46 resolve.
Del will dislike you. He's got some guards.
But this way he'll hate me. Alright.
I mean, the upside of an attack is that you don't have to let him live to hate you.
Hail, citizen. We're just some friendly tax collectors looking for contributions to road maintenance. You sick of all this mud? Well, we're here to change that.
You're gonna get rid of the mud.
1 squelch at a time. It will only cost you approximately all of your money.
All right, so because this is an intimidation, you have a couple of intimidates have been thrown into your hand. These obviously play a lot better with hostility cards than they do with diplomacy cards.
Okay.
And your friend here has thrown an argument on you. You know, some dominance. This is a pretty hostile thing to be doing.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And this doing... Right. Okay. Incept to intimidate. That's unplayable. All right. Well, I need some influence. Let's do ahead and get influence. No, I can improvise 2 cards from my non-existent discard pile. Okay, let me do that. I'm going to apply some composure there. Why don't we applying to draw a card? I might not draw a card that I actually need, so I'm gonna hold off on that. I'll just do some damage, and I think I'll just well, it doesn't cost me anything. But now the card is probably gonna be, I won't be able to play the card. So I'm just gonna, unless I draw another Intimidate. Let's just go. Let's just commit to it.
Okay.
Okay, gain 1 influence is pretty good. Alright. Gain 3 composure to protect that. I'm not really gonna be able to. Do I want to use my duplicity now with the promoted thinking? I think I will, rather than using the intrigue here, because I only have the 2 action points. Okay, well, let's grab that one, and let's grab gain 2 bonus actions next turn. Okay, I can use that.
Okay.
Check that a little bit, and let me get rid of his intense. All right. 3/3, and that's I'm in turn for 3/3 damage. Okay, let's get rid of some of that. All right, let me get spend 1 influence, gain 2 influence, deal damage equal half your to a random opponent argument. All right, let me do that. Let me use the compliment. Spend 2 influence, apply a composure. Well, that will help me there, actually. All right. And let's just use this so I'm getting some experience on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really get to use my 2 actions, unfortunately, but all right. Let's start by knocking this out. Wait, that's 3. Let me knock that out. So I have less stuff coming at me. I'm going to... Well, that's not what I wanted. But let's just get some composure up and double that composure. So I'm taking less damage and... Alright. Gain 2 influence and apply 3 composure to it. Let me improvise the card first.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. So that's gonna help a lot there. All right.
Way to compliment Dell on his physical attractiveness.
Stack. Okay, when destroyed, Herman gains 10 composure. Well, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Right? That's.
Hey, Amabel, which one of these characters is Sal?
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, okay, well, I don't need that right now. I can just pile the damage on.
Okay.
Vulnerability, resolve loss is increased by 1, but the smarts extra action started my turn. Yeah, why don't I do it? Here's the problem. The names Sal and Del are too similar.
Yeah?
Yep, that's the problem.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So see, here's kind of the problem with... I think you're just kind of doing a lot of things and not necessarily always thinking through the implications. Part of the problem with, like, get a bunch of extra actions in your deck is you just don't have a lot of ways to use them.
No, I understand that.
You're tending to draw a lot of hands that don't have a huge amount of stuff to do.
Turns out I haven't done a great job building my deck for this game.
I don't necessarily think your build is bad. You just gotta, play with it instead of against it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you're pretty routinely like throwing down 12 damage a turn and stuff. Like, I think your deck's fine.
It's a lot to keep track of. And I'm not good keeping track of all this stuff. One card, draw one card. All right. Let's try that.
Yeah, if you're finding yourself glutting on actions, the best thing to do about that is to just have more cards, right?
Yeah. If you have any influence, deal an additional 3 damage.
Right, so that doesn't spend the influence anymore.
Okay, I like that. I have trouble keeping hold of the influence. So that makes sense to me. So what do you say, helpful citizen? Fancy contributing to the cause? Because if not, who's to say the mud won't swallow you up? And that'd be a damn shame.
Hey, I get it. I'm no fool. Enough's been said. Yeah, take it. I'll be on my way, assuming that's the deal.
Why, of course. I'd never impede someone so helpful and accommodating as you. Off with you now, and watch out for mud.
Del makes a hasty exit. Damn, Sal. That was way easier than stabbing them in the eye.
I'll take a small share.
Now to count out the profits, huh?
This was your mark. You take a bigger cut.
Hesh, not every day you work with someone honest in this line of work. You keep your head above water, Sal, because it'd be a shame if you ever went under. We're supposed to not take that as a threat. Lux heads off, whistling a tune you almost recognize. All right, well.
Okay.
It's nice to have friends.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You've learned a thing or two about how to sucker punch people. Fish looks worried, but you'd be worried too if your bar was smoking.
All right, Fish.
Well, we have a problem. What? Oh, the guy just drank with us. Yeah, okay. We have a problem. Some of the supplies I need to finish this up are contraband, apparently.
I see where this is going, but I don't know how to stop it from getting there.
You want to be gently shook from your slumber by a new assassin each night? I need you to head down to the docks and grease the wheels, else I'll never get this done.
Okay, I guess head to the docks then.
And feel free to take my bouncer with you. Might take some convincing, though. Enid's success as a smuggler is nevertheless earned, in spite of her being known to skim a little off the top of whatever it is she's smuggling. I guess that's probably why she's working a non-smuggling job right now.
Okay.
Out in the chill at night, best cover your neck, and not for fear of catching cold.
Hey there, Enit. The fish said you might be able to help me solve her supply problem.
Did she know?
You're her employee, right? So you do jobs for fish, and in exchange she pays you? This would be another one of those times.
Fish and I have a very specific understanding of what is or isn't my job. Make it worth my while and we can talk. Damn.
Talking about money, right? I have money. Are we good now?
Lead the way, boss. Wow, we made no attempt at all to get out of paying that.
So before I do, I want to go... Where do I go to try to trash it, to buy the trashing of a card? Is that the Rise Camp? Is that the roadside market?
Yeah, it's this one, the night market.
All right. Do you
Endo,
remember which?
Endo, yes. Endo will let you take a card out of your negotiation deck, and the lady that you like will let you take a card out of your combo deck.
Bell of Hash has okay.
Hash annihilates all, but something.
Sorry.
He was saying some church stuff, you know.
Yeah. All right. So I have too many cards, I feel like, and not enough of them are cards that do damage. Those are Composure. This is I want to keep this one. Double Composure. I mean, they're all pretty okay. But I feel like but I want to get thinner. I want to get more. So this is a tough choice. That's about to level up, and they'll give me 2 of those. This is good. Just got that one. So I think I have the purple cards that I want. This is the problem. They're all cards I like, but I do feel like I have too many of them.
Okay, well then you're gonna have to pick one.
All right. Apply 3 Composure to it. I'm gonna remove this one.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that as well.
Okay.
You didn't want to... Okay.
Didn't want to what? Oh, I tried to look at my battle cards,
Well, do anything else. I mean, you have money.
Yeah. Let's check out the metal shop.
Okay. Never mind.
Are you always here?
Never mind about the money, then. Only when you are, technically speaking. But there are a lot of yous going on, usually.
Huh?
Never mind. You're here to progress, not solve riddles.
All right. I want to learn something new. I am 1 point short. I cannot learn something new.
You do have some metal, though.
Increase your maximum resolve. Start the game with additional shells. Yeah. All right.
1 whole extra resolve. Yeah.
Oh, I have to go now. All right. Let me go back to the market. Let me spend my money.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying, like, you got money.
All right.
The money by itself is not, money is not power. You convert money into power.
Okay, I don't actually have, I only have 1 negotiation graft.
Yeah.
So let's see. What does the Kludger do? I mean, that seems okay, right?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Let me go with that. Okay. Now I will
say I probably would have thought about adding a graft slot, but, I think the Kludger's good too.
Okay.
It's dark when you arrive. The docks should be closed, but they shimmer with activity. It's not long before you spot why. A ship from the Roaloch is moored in the harbor. No doubt there's a quarantine in place. Hey, you don't know what that word means. This is
It's a remote. Oh, go ahead.
This is a remote archipelago and biomass where cures and diseases are spawned alike. The guards on duty approach you. Who's that? Show yourself.
Howdy, officers. It's just me, your friendly neighborhood hunter.
Oh yeah? Dock's closed, Hunter. Especially to you. We got a Roaloch shipment, and I bet you'd hate to be the one to test its quarantine.
46. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a difficult battle.
That is a non-trivial fight for sure.
All right. Well, let's try to talk. What's it to you if I get sick? Just look the other way, Switch.
Whoa.
She looks so sad when she said it.
She doesn't want to be out here.
You don't like it? Shove off. It's like Eeyore being your muscle.
It was very Eeyore, yeah.
All right. Except the planet everyone does not already exist.
Yeah, you know this.
Okay.
You've had negotiations with cops before here.
Yeah. All right. Flatter, compliment. Okay. So I'm gonna use duplicity on this card, and I'm gonna get at least one compliment. Maybe, do I go 2 compliments and just get 4 influence? And then does a total of 3 damage, or... Yeah, I think I do. I think that's just how I do it.
That's probably how I would have started it too.
Alright. This is only taking 2 of the damage, because I have the 1... Yeah, so let me, and then actually that just protects it. Okay, so I'm not taking that damage at all. That's pretty good. Just piling some damage on there, getting me started.
It's a good opening turn. I told you,
It's a good start.
Your deck is fine. Your deck is, I mean, generally speaking, it's good to take cards out of your deck when you can, but your deck is not bad.
This is less what I want, but...
Well, you're gonna have setup turns sometimes.
2 cards from my discard pile is pretty good, though. Wait.
Well, no, I guess go ahead and play that if you're going to play that. I was going to say, just make sure you play, if you're going to play Recall, make sure you play it before you do any expending. But that card doesn't expend when played anyway, so.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna hold off on that, and I have these. I have 3 cards here. Okay, let me start with. Let's get a card from a pool. I mean that's gonna be 6 damage. I do the 6 in the 5. So do I play these? I have two. Yeah. So do I play these 3 cards? Do I play? Or do I play the Recall, this one, and then one of the other ones?
Well, I mean, if you already have all of your actions planned for in your hand, then the value of drawing cards is certainly reduced.
That's true. That's a good point. Thank you.
That's interesting. Okay.
That's a pretty good turn, too.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely should have just done that yourself instead of leaving it up to blind chance, but it worked out.
Okay, yeah. Alright, destroy, deal 6 damage to... Okay. So let me get some... composure. I mean, that just takes care of it, so that's fine. And then, hang on, let me do this. And then this. And, I mean, this just gives me an experience.
Yeah.
So I'm not exhausted yet. Yeah.
Alright, so you have a bad habit of not bothering to read new arguments?
I do. I do.
It is important to know what is. I would have played the report first.
Okay.
Right, because you could have just gotten free XP there.
That's true. I mean, that's all right. All right, deflection, 6 composure, expand, 3 composure, draw a card. I'm gonna go with the one that expands. I like the deck getting thinner as I'm playing.
Yeah.
That's fun for me. I'm a hunter. I can take care of myself, and this is a waste of all our time.
You know what? Fine. Go on through. With any luck, you'll break out in putrid warts. Then I'll be laughing.
I hope not.
What a weird guy. You make your way onto the deck of the Roaloch ship. You come across an Admiralty officer neck-deep in debate with a Jake Stevedore. The glint of a small box catches your eye from a pile of contraband. You recognize it as the goods Fish needs. I don't care what schedule you're on, that ship stays in quarantine.
Oh, I remember this
Yeah,
person.
we know her. I got other ships to unload. What am I supposed to tell the Hessians? That they should delay the auction because their goods are held up? You let more ships in, and that's exactly how infection spreads. Or are you too much of an ignoramus to follow? You figure this is a good time to break the tension? Oh, what are you doing here, Grifter? This is a secure area. Okay, so cut a side deal with Lasco to get the package. Offer to jump the Admiralty on behalf of the Jake's dude. Convince Lasco to end the quarantine, which is against her orders. Or just grab the package and make a break for it.
You know,
cutting a side deal with her. How much money do you have?
it's not a money. That's a negotiation thing.
Sweetie, do you know what a deal is? Cut a side deal like you're.
I have 80 shills.
Like,
Okay, yeah.
The result of you winning that negotiation is going to be the ability to buy that package, right?
I'm gonna grab the package and make a break for it. That sounds like fun.
Oh, okay.
What do you think that's a bad idea?
I mean, it's the one that doesn't involve any conflict, which makes me think that it's probably going to end badly.
Well, that can be fun. Oh, I'm just looking for the privy. I'll show myself out.
You nonchalantly walk past the pile of goods, Lasco and Alongwe both watching you intently.
It'd be good if I could whistle here. I feel like that would add something. I can't personally whistle, but just imagine the character is whistling.
Okay, yeah, well, imagine you're whistling. Where does she think she's going? You discreetly pick up the package and hold it behind your back. I'm pretty sure that box has explosives in it. Hey, we can see what you're doing. You make a run for it. It's the perfect crime. You almost make it when you hear a gurgling from across the bow. A hulking beast heaves itself out of the water, shaking off droplets that sizzle on contact. With a quick glance, Alongwe and Lasco both dive overboard to avoid the beast. It turns its attention to you. Okay, so it would seem that the price for that was that they disliked you and they abandoned you as soon as trouble started.
Okay. That's a lot of health. All right.
So you're gonna read all the effects at play here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brings their partner back to life if they have died. Wounds. Okay, and then these bars are both. I don't see a runaway
That's correct.
thing on these bars, so okay, I just have to. Okay, so I should try to apply damage somewhat evenly, or have both come down at the same time. All right. Heals there, makes some panicking 3 power and heal 5. That's not great right now. Price an attack from your hand, from your draw pile. That card deals +4 damage until played. That'd be a good thing to start with. 2 random enemies. Well, that's both of them. Alright, let's get this started so that I can have a card that's piling up on the damage. Right? Is that how it deals +4 damage until I play it?
Yeah.
So each turn it's dealing damage? Like, how is that?
No, that card deals +4 damage until you play it.
Okay, okay, yeah, no, never mind. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
What is in my draw pile? Some of these are alright, but I have much higher damage cards here. Let me start with the grenade.
Well, okay, hold on.
Okay, help me out here. What do you think?
I think you should play turns and not moves. So what is your plan?
Okay, my plan is I want to hit them. So I'm going to have damage I'm going to be taking. I don't have ways to shield right now. Okay, well, so using viciousness might be good because I'm going to be doing a lot of damage, hopefully, with the cards I'm using, and that will give me a lot of counter. So when I do get hit, I'm gonna hit one of them real hard, or both of them real hard.
Yep, they're each hitting you.
So I'm gonna start with the viciousness.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay on the spark grenade. I'm gonna lay on the 2 silent steals, and then probably use the lacerate rather than the terrorize. I'll wait to use the terrorize.
Okay.
Because I can gain 3 power and heal 5. Yeah, I'm at full health, so there's no reason to work with that right now. So let me start with viciousness. So it's gonna make sure I'm getting that counter thing. All right. I'm going to lacerate that one. Okay, who are you? You're attacking. I don't know what you're doing. Okay. Actually, it might be better just to be piling the stuff on this guy until they're closer in HP. And that's... Oh, I have a flourish. Attack all enemies twice. Well, I might as well use it.
Okay, it'll stack up even more counter, certainly. Alright, so
Yeah,
you have 30 counter.
And then I'm going to start building up the flourish, you know.
Yeah. Did you read those? You know what they do?
I did read it. I don't care for this.
Remember that you're not the only person.
Okay, that's a fair point. All right, so the toxic fumes take 3 damage. If ignited by volatile spark, they take 11 damage. Expend and replenish, which lets me draw another card. And then all the toxic fume cards in my hand, when the volatile spark comes up,
at the end of the turn, in which
the end of the turn. So the thing is to use those cards, even though I don't want to, or find a way to get rid of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't want all that stuff stacking up in your hand at the same time. That would be bad news.
All right. 11 damage.
And a status
Okay.
effect will be applied.
Okay. So let's get some defense on me here.
Okay.
So I'm taking less of the damage. And then that's 4, that's 3. That's piercing damage. It doesn't really matter here as much. I'm gonna use the elbow strike. Okay, so we both got them down below 100. That's pretty good. Draw a card, discard a card. That's
You see what debuff was put on you, right?
well, it's reducing my damage. So that's attack damage by the target reduced by 33%. Reduce impair by 1. That's gonna put another impair on, probably. Is what I'm thinking. So let me get some defense on. Let me draw a card and discard a card. And that helps me not get damaged. That helps with that. But I think I want to use the Haymaker is what I want to do. So we just discard that right now. And oh, he has 15 shield, so I'm gonna put it on the guy who can actually take damage. Alright, wound's not great, but at least I'm not having that, or do I still have that damage buff? Not buff, the other thing. Okay, let's see. So I want to, I'm gonna start with Fight Dirty. That gives me more options.
Okay.
To see what I'm going to do. Apply 3 bleed, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, gain 1 power. Okay, I'll use the boosted slash.
Interesting.
Apply 2 wound, apply 2 exposed. Destroy after 1 use. Oh, I see. Now this one has the shield on, and this one. Okay, that's a way to do it. All right, let's get some defense on me, so I can not be bleeding as much. Do I use the shrapnel grenade? Okay. Get some bleed on there. Okay, I don't have any combo right now, do I?
No.
No. Okay, let me...
So why did you take the slash instead of the card that gives you power?
That's a good question. I'm sorry. I have that would increase my attack damage. Yeah. I need to be highlighting the text more and trying to remember all the different terms. It's a lot of stuff at once for me, and I'm not always doing great with that. Let's get some defense in there. I have 1 combo. All right. And again, this card's still going to be good. And let's see what other options we have here. Well, the Fight Dirty's pretty good. Terrorize is okay. Oh, I just discarded the card. Jesus. That's not what I meant to do.
I was
curious.
I was
trying to select the card. I feel...
Do you want to spend the terrorize now?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm feeling pretty dumb about that mistake. All right. So that card's not in my hand. I'm not going to... Okay. I'm not have to worry about it. Apply 4 bleed, apply 4 defense. This is a status effect. Oh, she's giving me a good status effect. Okay. Alright, so this is a simple turn actually. I just need to get some damage on these folks. Yeah, let's try to stun him. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, that's a 2 cost card.
Yep.
You dummy. Okay. All right.
Put some defense on you on a turn where nobody was attacking. What a helpful little friend.
What a great AI companion. Yeah. All right, let me take the 3 damage so I don't get my... Yeah.
So the volatile spark doesn't ignite the fumes.
Let me... Let's try the shrapnel grenade. We'll have them like they're around the same. Okay, we're getting there.
Yeah,
it's taking a long time though.
Keeping them pretty close.
Yeah. Because I have played a lot of Slay the Spire, and the resurrect people are so freaking annoying. You know, what's in my draw pile? Is there anything that's like a... No. So I'm not going to use that right now. Okay, let's gut shot this guy. Get some defense on there. I need that. Let's try to stun this one.
No such thing.
No, okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a bit of damage, but not too bad. Okay. 31 defense per card in your hands. Okay, well, this is a good time to use this.
God, it feels like you've been impaired forever.
Yeah, it does. I'm not a huge fan of this. Oh, would you like to be impaired? I mean, bleed's pretty good. Bleed's helping for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So let's bleed this guy. I mean, that's a free thing. Why don't I use that? No, let me use my combo daggers. What am I doing? Alright, spend 2 combo, attack twice, gain 2 combo. I have 2 combo. Deal 200 hits all enemies instead. Alright. Okay. Alright, I need to concentrate on the one that has I need to try to knock them both out at the same time, is what I need to do. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. What are my cards in my hand? Those aren't great for draw a card, discard a card right now.
Well, but the feint in your hand is literally useless, right?
The what in my hand? The feint is... Yeah, that's true.
Because nobody's attacking this turn anyway, so...
Okay, I can use this to kill that guy if I can get this one down enough. Because how does...
It's a great
Did
question.
you bring them back?
Doesn't have a lot of text on it.
Yeah. Like, does it happen immediately?
You are gonna have to. You are going to have to guess here.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you not to, but just making sure. Are you trying to terrorize the guy who has 30 health left?
Okay, let me try this and see what happens.
Let's find out.
Okay, let me do... Yeah, let me do this one. It gets the bleed on there. And then... Okay, he's gonna do it at the end of this turn. So if I can get him dead, if I can do it,
This is a good turn to have a bunch of power on you, I suppose.
Is she gonna attack before he does? Is that how that works?
I don't know. Have you been paying attention?
I have. I don't remember. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
She takes her turn first.
Okay. Thank you for being patient with me. I have a hard time remembering all the things, and I know it's... I really envy your ability to see the things and process the information, and I don't have that, and I appreciate you helping me with stuff.
It is a lot of little things.
Yeah.
Like this game is... It is fairly complicated. There's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, follow through seems good for your strategy.
Bend a card, gain. Draw one card. I mean, this could be a fun card.
You're stacking up a lot of influence.
Yeah, let me gain that. All right, elbow strike.
So many upgrades.
Get a finisher there. All right, yeah, I'll use this one this time, and remove a random debuff.
That seems useful.
That's useful for I get debuffed a lot.
You do not have a lot of ways of managing your debuffs.
Strain, stab, discard a card. That could be useful for when I'm getting shit in my hand I don't want. Okay. Alright. New battle card? I didn't get to...
They're Drusk cores.
Okay.
The ship deck is covered with ichor. You gingerly pick up the package and leave before anyone shows up to stop you. Roaloch and load, Amabel.
Yeah.
You're looking good, you know. Freedom suits you.
Take my package. Here it is, fish. 1 box of pure contraband. Just make sure you wash your hands after plugging it in.
Wash my hands. Why?
Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. You look good with a few extra warts anyway. Oh, that's cute. That's charming.
Yeah, good kid, Sal. Now go on, get some rest. I'll get to work on this bar.
I will I will rest in the back.
Fish disables the alarm long enough for you to slip through the curtain. Home at last. Your bed calls to you. Sleep comes slow and sluggish like tar, but you sink into it all the same. Alright, you made it through a day. You made some friends. A lot of people don't like your whole kind of style, just like the whole thing you have going on.
Yeah.
You made a friend, a better friend out of an old friend. Something about the sunlight here feels murky and thick, like a sludge tide. But there's no use sleeping in. You only just got back in the Griftlands, and already you've made yourself an enemy too powerful to ignore. Nothing for it but to forge ahead and hope you can make some allies to match. You notice a large box with the Spark Barons logo on it. It's still paying off. Upon closer inspection, hey, Quarren's left you another shrapnel grenade.
I take it.
That last one was actually very useful, so... When you come out of your room in the morning, Fish looks noticeably uncomfortable. Hey, Sal, you have a visitor.
Oh?
This is a good setup you have here. Booby traps and Fish with her eye on the door. Not bad for a Derek.
Nice to see you too, Dan. You want a drink?
Maybe next time. Time for you to prove your worth. I got a big job for you tonight. It needs your full attention, so come to me when you're ready to focus. You do this and do it right, Hesh, I'll help you take down Kashio myself.
Okay. So tomorrow's the big day, is it?
You better get ready for it. I've got a couple more jobs you could do to prepare. You find me when the sun goes down. I'll tell you what you need to know. So yeah, this is the penultimate day of the run. This seems like a pretty good place, I think, to call it. You did a whole day there. You have picked up the pace a little bit.
I did. It did it in 1 hour?
Roughly. More or less. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, I think some chickens are going to come home to roost today. But also we're going to be... How do you send out chickens and then they come home later for roosting?
If you love the chicken, let it go. If it comes back, then it loves you, and if it doesn't, it was never yours to begin with.
Yep, that's definitely where I was going. So come back next time for that, I guess, and we'll see you then.